In this repair video, we're going to be working on an Asus Vivobook. It came here for a damaged battery connector. What's new? Every single Asus Vivobook that we get in the shop here has a damaged battery connector with rib pads. Every single one. And look at this one. The connector is broken in half, and unfortunately we cannot get our hands on this very same connector. We contacted Asus and they referred us to their website where they sell those connectors. We went onto the site and we noticed that this item is no longer available and they do not sell it. So maybe they sold it at some point, but right now we cannot get this connector. So right now we have to work with what we have. Let's analyze this and see what's going on. Two missing pads we have to restore, positive and ground. We do see that one of the ground pins has come off the connector. That's not a problem because we can still use those two ground pads. So I think let's start by desoldering whatever is left over on the board. This here. This piece is still stuck somewhere, but I cannot tell from where. And I just knocked off the other piece. We do not want to lose it because that's our only chance for fixing this laptop. We do not want to apply hot air so we do not melt the connector. So basically we just have to be careful. We do not need this anymore. And the connector is out. Right now, as you can see, we do have 3 pads for ground here and 3 pads for VCC here. We have clock and data in the middle. We're not going to worry about this one here because 2 pins are sufficient for ground. We're going to solder the connector like this. Maybe we'll solder it. Actually, we lost the supporting pin of the connector, so we're not going to be able to use this. We're going to solder this. We're going to solder all 3 pins on the right, and we're going to create pads for the center. Without wasting any time, let's go ahead and do it. Right now it's almost 6 o'clock, time to go home. So I left this repair until last. I was not able to make any videos today, so let's end the day with this video. I mentioned in the past couple of videos that I took a 4-day break and now I have to work twice as hard in order to catch up. We need a bigger tip because the pad is big. Just like this chisel tip here. So let's start with this piece and get rid of those pads here, the torn pads. This one and this one. Just like that. Let's use a different tip. Let's do this one. And now we're gonna do the wires. For this one, I think I'm gonna use the bent chisel tip. And I have people asking me, how do you change soldering tips so quick? In, out. Choose a different tip. In, out. I mean, I have about 15 different tips in front of me here. They all look like this. Ouch, ouch, that's hot. I grabbed one by the tip and it was hot. I just used it. It's all right. I burned the finger, but that's why we have 10. I think I burned the skin off my finger, but it's a good thing I'm wearing gloves. And if the glove is good, my skin should be good. It doesn't feel like it. What can you do? We're gonna charge the customer $100 more for burning one finger, and that will do. That's one. And let's do this one. And look at this, if I move the pin, the wire moves along with it. That means the wire is soldered onto the pin. And the same goes for this one here. We can also verify this by using our multimeter in continuity mode. And we can measure from here to right here, and we can measure from here to right here. Very good. Now we're gonna do the other half. And where is the other half? I just had it on my bench. Oh, right here, right here. I thought for a second that the ghost borrowed it. Just like that. And the job is done. So all the pins are solid except for this missing pin here, but it doesn't matter. We do have two thick solid pins right here. Let me just do one quick cleanup. We're gonna assemble the battery and try the laptop. Why do I still have the fume extractor on? Just a minute. Right, so I have the battery right here. Let's assemble it. And assuming the battery is charged, we should be able to turn the laptop on. Okay, so I clicked that battery connector right here. Let me show it to you under the microscope. A very tight fit. Right there. And like I said, if the battery is charged, the laptop should turn on. Now I'm gonna grab onto the battery. I do not want the battery to fall down. It's gonna rip our connector. Power button is right here. And yes, I do see the white LED light, but I took the hard drive out, so the laptop is not gonna boot to an operating system. I have the hard drive right here. Let me turn this off again. All right, we're gonna install the SSD drive and turn it on again. Power on, and the laptop is on. We do see the light, and right there. Laptop is fixed. All right, so that's it. The job is done. We're gonna invoice and mail this back to the customer. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video. And let me check that finger of mine and see what's going on. Yeah, it burned. It burned. What can you do? Right here.